Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my webinar tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about heart health or a healthy heart. My name is Kevin Grundy. I am a member of the New Zealand Association of Medical Herbalists and the American Herbalist Guild. I specialise in Western herbal medicine, natural and nutritional health, and I am a 3-star longevity executive. But more importantly, I'm independent. I'm independent from corporate company, and I'm independent from most things. And I run my own business, helping people get well. Wow, it's an awesome business. So we start off with the important message. What is the message? The 90 for life message. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 to 3 essential fatty acids, and that makes up our 90 essential nutrients. I start here because this is the foundation for our health. We call it the Healthy Start Pack, and these nutrients cannot be manufactured by the body, and deficiencies of these nutrients lead to disease, and they make up to 900 nutritional deficiency diseases. 900. That's a lot of diseases we can eliminate just by working a program called 90 for Life. So today we're talking about the Brain and Heart Pack. So what's the difference with the Brain and Heart Pack? Well, the Brain and Heart Pack starts off with our Healthy Start Pack, which is the Beyond Tangy, the FA, and the Osteo. That is the foundation. That is where we begin all our health journeys with longevity. But for the Brain and Heart Pack, we also add some EFAs plus some selenium. Okay, now both of those are included already in that first pack. But like you've heard when I do a lot of my talks, we talk about therapeutic dosing. We need to increase the dosage of a particular nutrient that is problematic in one's health. And so in this particular case, we're dealing with heart and brain. And so we know that the two nutrients in those that are needed are more essential fatty acids and more selenium. And so those two together make our beautiful, healthy Brain and Heart Pack. So the importance of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's made up of plant-based nutrients. That's correct. Plant-based nutrients. These aren't manufactured and chemically extracted in the lab. We grow our nutrients. We grow the vitamins and the herbs using minerals using herbs in the garden. So this product is energy boosting. We need that when we have cardio issues. It's got a pre and probiotic, and that means that it's already from day one starting to work with your digestion system. And we know many health challenges all begin in our digestion system. It's got over 500 milligrams of amino acids. It's got an antioxidant support. It's got a whopping 8,000 on the ORIC score, and it's got all the synergizing cofactors to maximize our vitamin and mineral uptake, which makes it better to uptake. It's certified organic ingredients. It is the most complex multivitamin mineral on the market today. This is where we start. This is the wow factor. This is what makes us stand above everybody else in the supplement marketplace. It also comes with the Beyond Osteo. This is more than just osteo. It's more than just bone. Osteo is formulated to support optimal bone and joint, plus also gives us some connective tissue and muscle support by using nutrients that enhance the calcium absorption. So the Beyond Osteo is a blend of calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, glucosamine, and other supporting nutrients. And so when we understand the heart is a muscle, is it not? And so we're dealing with muscle, comes under the hard tissue, which is the calcium side, which is why you always see the calcium and the Beyond Tangy Tangerine together in a pack, because they make up the all-round nutrients required. So it's not just multivitamins, we also need this calcium support. Calcium is involved with the electrical system, and remember our heart responds to a very good, healthy electrical system. Essential fatty acids are very important up there. As Dr. Wallach would say, it's up there with oxygen. It's our proprietary blend of borage, flax, and fish oil, sardines, anchovies, and pollock. So we've got a variety of different types of oils to assist the body. And there's a lot of documentation, especially with Dr. Wallach's court case, where he challenged the FDA for recognition on heart disease being a central fatty acid deficiency, and he won. So we can state things like that now. So there's strong scientific evidence, has documented the beneficial effects of the omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids on the cardiovascular system. Thank you, Dr. Wallach. The EFAs have proven to reduce the risk of coronary heart disease, yay, lower cholesterol, skin disorders, muscle degeneration, depressive orders, diabetes, nervous system, improves absorption, maintains a healthy immune, and promotes cell development. That cell development is so important because remember, we're made up of cells, trillions and trillions and trillions of cells. And so we want these cells to divide equally. We want them to be plump. We want them to grow the way our DNA is designed, that particular bunch of cells to grow. And so essential fatty acids are extremely important. Dr. Wallach showed how essential fatty acids are good for the heart and heart disease and to reduce that risk of coronary heart disease. So it is up there with that oxygen. We need it as part of our pack. It's not just an add-on, it is a main part of our pack. So then we've added selenium. Selenium is an important antioxidant shown to protect against cell-damaging free radicals. So selenium provides vitamins and other trace minerals and nutrients to support good health. The human body needs trace amounts of selenium to perform a variety of functions, including the synergizing of those antioxidants that are shown to protect against cell damage and free radicals. Since selenium can't be manufactured by the body, it has to be obtained via the diet. And just like all our products, we do not sell a single nutrient, despite the word just selenium on the bottle. As you can see, there is vitamin A, C, D, E, zinc, selenium, copper, chromium, some of your amino acids. We've even got some herbs in there as well. So it's a good punching system. Everybody should be on extra selenium. We know down under in Australia and New Zealand, especially New Zealand, our soils are very, very lacking of selenium. So every time we have any of these beautiful organic fruits and vegetables, remember, they will have very little selenium in them. Okay, so it's an important nutrient. That's why it's in the Healthy Start Pack, but we know we need extra. So today we're going to talk about other things that support a healthy heart. So we have the classic, the Cardio Pro, the Cardio Beats, the Niacin, the Cardio Sticks, the Good Herbs Circulation Formula, and the Good Herbs Super Olive. These are add-ons to your healthy brain and heart. When we have issues, we might need extra support. And so we look upon these other products to give that extra support. We know that the Daily Classic gives us very good support for the kidneys and also for heart. So the Ultimate Daily Classic provides essential vitamins and minerals to support your overall health. This formula includes antioxidant-rich botanicals such as ginkgo and hawthorn, which are known to support healthy brain function and cardio health. Made with a proprietary blend of vitamins and minerals, including ginkgo leaf. It's a wonderful product. When you see the leaf of a ginkgo, it looks like a brain. It is really good for brain food. And we need good brain function if we wish to have good nervous system function and good heart function. Hawthorn is specific for heart. As a herbalist, we use hawthorn quite a lot in any heart formula. Anybody who has any cardiovascular issues, we would use hawthorn. Hawthorn helps maintain the rhythm, helps with blood pressure, and it has a pile of other uses it has on the cardiovascular system. And chondroitin sulfate also helps with pain, reducing that inflammation, and giving you, again, overall support for that muscle. Remember, the heart's a muscle, so we're trying to improve muscle function too. Then Youngevity brought out ProLine. Our ProLine range consists of a Pro Cardio. This is a brilliant product. Why? Not just because it's from Youngevity and it's from Dr. Wallach's formulas, but this is the same technology as our Beyond Tangy Tangerine. So the vitamins and minerals in here are growing. not manufactured in a lab. And also the tablets are biolayer technology. So as they dissolve in the system, they survive partially through the gut and they end up in our intestines where they slowly break down at different points, targeting specific pathways within the digestion system. So cardio provides a blend of cardiovascular supporting nutrients specifically for blood vessels and blood flow and circulation, and give the energy, or ATP as we call it. Okay, that's the energy required to create a cell, a living cell to work. With antioxidant-rich nutrients like selenium, turmeric, and resveratrol, it also helps protect cells from that free radical damage. So it's free radical damage, which we get a lot of it from trans fats, those bad fats, those fried food fats. They damage cells. So this helps to protect those. So most heart supplements contain one nutrient known for its cardiovascular support. You might see something which has CoQ10, or you might see something that is just magnesium, and they say it's good for your heart, but this has an array of nutrients supporting the whole function of the cardiovascular system. So the ingredients, it's got essential fatty acids, that's correct. It's got those essential fatty acids, so we're giving you more. And specifically, against the pro omega-6. It has selenium, and I said before the importance of selenium against cell damage, about muscle cell damage. Quercetin, how do you pronounce that? Another antioxidant which causes enzyme reduction and helps reduce any heart-related issues. Turmeric, another very high antioxidant. So turmeric is also good for repairing cells. It promotes cell growth or tissue growth. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it has a good all-rounder. So anti-inflammatory, high antioxidants, so it's working with those free radicals, and it helps rebuild tissue. It's a great product. People aren't on turmeric, they should have that as part of their diet. They can have it in their food. We have a beautiful product called Turmeric, which is quite an advanced turmeric product, very highly absorbable. Okay, so get to know turmeric, get to love it, get to use it. The resveratrol, that's what you get in that red wine. Remember, a couple of glasses of red wine a week is very good for you, good for your heart. But then once you get past those couple of glasses, it becomes abuse, and it changes the whole format of alcohol and the resveratrol. Okay, so we go from one thing to a bad thing. And of course, the CoQ10. CoQ10 helps with energy into a muscle. We produce it in our body, but because of poor digestion, poor liver function, poor hormone function, we don't produce enough of it. And if anybody is on any statin drugs, you won't produce any of it. It stops the production of statin drugs. Okay, so statin drugs stop the production of CoQ10, among other things. And so this is why you see CoQ10 in many cardio formulas. Cardio Beats, one of the new attendants on our block. The Cardio Beat is a unique blend of cardiovascular supporting nutrients, including organic red beets or red beetroot, which may help boost nitric oxide production in the body. These beet blends may help support healthy blood flow, circulation, and oxygen transportation, helps improve cardiovascular endurance and performance. So it's really helping move fluid, move blood. Blood's oxygen, remember? So the more we can circulate around the body, the better the oxygen is going to flow, the better the oxygen is going to get to those peripherals, those fingertips, those toes, those ears. They all need oxygen. So the heart has to pump it around. So if the body is really poor in circulation support, then the heart's got a lot harder job to push stuff around. Things get a bit sluggish. So this is why you see quite common in all of these products is circulational support. So it's made up of organic red beets, which provide an array of nutrients. VitaKep, so it's again a great seaweed source. Also got that iodine, which is good for the thyroid, and we know that thyroid is also involved with many other aspects of our health. Careflow, that's a mango powder. Mango has a lot of antioxidants, nutrient rich. Sweet cherry, and again, another antioxidant helping, with those free radicals. It's got your amino acids, and of course, it's very clean, no added sugar, no preservatives, no artificial color or flavors, and it's gluten-free. Okay, that color, that beautiful red color, comes from the organic beetroot. And of course, for the sweetener, they use stevia. Love stevia. Great sugar replacement. Then we have niacin. I missed that one. So niacin is a product that helps open capillaries, and it helps allow blood to flow. And as those capillaries start to open, blood flows, and it allows better circulation. Anything which is starting to get sluggish, inflamed, it's going to help open them up and get flow. Flow means better oxygen to the peripherals. It means also better extraction of all the waste coming back. As the oxygen-rich food metabolizes, it turns into a waste product. That also needs to leave the body. Otherwise, it creates problems as well. So niacin is great for this. Works well with the kidneys. It gets kidney function happening properly, and we know that the kidneys have a direct link to our heart and blood pressure. So we need to get our kidneys working properly if we have high blood pressure. So niacin is brilliant for that. It contains 500 milligrams of niacin per serving, so that's quite a whopping amount. Just be aware of niacin shock. That's when the body has niacin on an empty tummy or on a weak system, and all the blood rushes to the skin. Remember, it allows flow, so that all it is blood rushing to the skin, and you get this red hue over your skin. It lasts about anywhere 20 minutes to 40 minutes. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. It's not a health problem. It's just showing you that this product is working. And then we have cardio sticks. I think this one's missed quite regularly. It's a great product. It used to be called GTO in our early days, but because we inherited it from another company, ACT Energy. But when we started looking at this product, it had all of the hallmarks of a cardio tonic, because they were using the cardio to create better flow when one was trying to lift the libido. And so the same principle is for lifting function in the heart. And so cardio sticks will provide an energy boosting nutrient that also supports a healthy immune system and cardiovascular system. And that's because it's based on our ACT Energy system or our energy product, where ACT Energy is all about boosting energy naturally. So this actually helps enhance energy at the same time as feeding the system. It has a lovely mango passion flavor. It's loaded with the B vitamins. It supports that cardiovascular, but again, not just a cardiovascular product. You've got all your A, B, C vitamins. It's got boron, all your amino acids, your taurine, okay, and it has a great proprietary blend of herbs and spices. Then we have the circulational formula, good herb circulational formula. We need to promote circulation. So this is up there at the top as well. So the good herb circulation formula contains a proprietary blend of organically or wild-crafted herbs that support a healthy circulational system, including arterial, memory function, and mental alertness. So again, it's getting the system moving, getting those capillaries functioning properly. It also has a plant in there called linden flower, and that has been shown to help reduce blood pressure. Again, it's got another array of herbs. It's got chickweed, it's got ginkgo. Ginkgo is great for helping heal tissue. So if there's any tissue problems going on, ginkgo is a great Gotu kola is a great herb for repairing tissue. I think I said that wrong. So Gotu kola is a herb that we use for repairing tissue damage. And Gotu kola is a great little plant. You can grow it at home. You can have it in your salads, but it's great for repairing tissue damage. And then, of course, the ginkgo we talked about earlier. Ginkgo helps with brain function, circulational function, and other various things. Olive oil, we can't go past olive oil. Most people know the benefits of olive oil for circulational health, but good herb olive oil also appears to support on other several levels, including circulational support, including blood pressure, balancing, arterial health, arrhythmia, and of course it protects against those free radical damage. It's a great product. There's so many uses. There's a lot of research in olive. I talked about olive last month in my coronavirus talk, and how it's great for boosting the immune system. So it's got killing factors in there as well. So it supports blood pressure levels. It helps free radical damage. It supports blood sugar problems, supports immune, circulation, urinary and digestive systems. And it's just a great pile of herbs. Very similar to the thing. I think it might be wrong on that one. Okay, so now we move over to our essential oils for the month. So this month, I'd like to introduce our aromatherapy girls. We have Sally all the way here from New Zealand, Karen all the way from Australia, and Sam all the way from Auckland, which is another part of New Zealand. When you cross over to the Bombays, you enter this place called Auckland, like a world all by itself. So these girls today are going to talk about our essential oils for February, and the February theme was a comforting touch of love. And so I am now going to roll you over to Sam from Auckland.
Hi everyone, nice to see you online. Auntie Mary, Ines, and of course Jackie, and all the girls, and Michael. Now, so red mandarin is what I'm talking about tonight, and it comes in this little pack, the Aroma Share pack, and along with these, this was this month's oils. They're fantastic. But the girls will talk about the rollerballs. Anyway, I'm talking about red mandarin, and along with in your pack comes these cards, and that's the red mandarin card. Anyway, it's for young children at 2 to 7 months, sorry, and puppies and the frail and elderly. In this month's recipe, which you'll find in the back office, in the resource centre, there is a recipe for someone loves you room mister. So this is for puppies, babies, the frail and elderly, but not cats. And so you would get a 60 ml PET plastic mister bottle with 60 mils of purified water, and for a 1 to 2 pound for pets, you'd use a toothpick. So you just dip it in your bottle with a toothpick and then drop it in your actual plastic bottle. For a pet or 2 to 5 pounds, you'd use 2 drops, and 4 to 8 drops for the frail, elderly, babies or pets over 5 pounds. And what you would do is fill your bottle up to the neck. So if it was, you'd fill it to the neck of the bottle, and then you would drop your toothpick in or drop your drops in, put your lid on, give it a shake, and then you would mist it in your room. And it gives a lovely, it's really fragrant, very citrusy. Now, in the past, most of our recipes were designed for general use for adults. And this year, they've specifically focused on pets and children, the frail and elderly, which is really great because you're covering all spectrums. The month of February is about small dogs, not cats again. And because we don't use this around cats because they can't handle it with their livers. So you kill your poor cat. So don't use it around your cat. Now, its key emotions, it's purifying, joyous, enlightening, and giving. It has a calming ability. It's enlightening, joyous, giving. And if you're a caregiver, like I am, and like Jackie has been, it's really great. This is a room mister. Yes. Now, when you're actually misting it in the room, or if you use it in a diffuser, ensure that you have free airflow, fresh airflow going through the room. So leave your door open if you've got a pet so that can come in and out. And be mindful that when you spray it, if you mist it around a baby, that you've got some airflow going through, because the baby can't move. Now, if you have, it's really good if you're constipated or you've got gas. Now, just imagine this is my foot, and that's my big toe, and this is my ankle, because I'm not going to put my leg up, for goodness sakes, I couldn't get it up there to show you. And this is my leg, and that's my knee. Okay, so if you're running down your leg and it's the shin bone, so what you're going to do is you could put a couple of drops in your hand with some acari oil. You could use grapeseed, jojoba, kukui, mix it up, and you would actually run it down your shin bone. Now downwards, going down the leg to the ankle and stop at the ankle. Don't push it up, because it's like pushing poos uphill, if you get my drift. So you've got to push going down the leg, and that will help you with constipation. Who knew? Anyway, this will release gas, will help you with constipation. Red mandarin supports the liver. It releases bile and helps everything work correctly. If you have someone who's not well, this is great as in the sick room, as a mister. Good for smelly areas like guys' garages, sheds, giving it a bit of a mist. It's really good too when you dilute it, because it can help with skin issues. Who doesn't need help as you get older? It has a fresh, bright orange citrus aroma. It's really calming and uplifting. It's a cold pressed oil, very gentle and great for chest or sinus congestion. It's also a great painkiller. So if you've got a child who's got growing pains, someone who suffers from cramp, like I get cramp in the middle of the night. So this is really great to use with a bit of oil. Yes, and so it's great with colic for babies, constipation, if you've got any digestive problems in your abdomen. So the focus is to safe use of using the essential oils. And I really highly recommend that you check out if you haven't already, sign up to the Aroma Share Club, and you get great oils. You can try them every month. You get to listen to us, the Aroma Share girls, and I've done my stint. And so now I'm going to pass over to Sister Sally.
Thanks, Sam. Tonight I'm talking about the Comfort Touch Roller Bottle. So this blend was formulated primarily as a first aid blend for children and their particular needs, especially for small scratches and bruises. After testing, it was observed that adults benefit equally as well. Traditionally, when single oils are combined in a blend, they become one entity used for targeting one specific goal. The oils for this blend were chosen because they stand alone in a blend, each benefiting the body in its own distinct way, allowing this blend to accomplish multiple functions. So its key emotions are kindness, compassion, gratitude, hopefulness. It's got a safety note that it's recommended dilution for children under 3 years, which we do anyway, by rolling it on our palm and putting a couple of drops on, mixing it, and then you use what's on your finger, what you've mixed, to put it on the bottom of feet or on bellies or on ears, depending on what we're putting it on. Not cats, because none of these blends or single oils this month are useful on cats. They do more harm than good. So I was going to go through some of, thanks, some of the individual ingredients in the Comfort Touch to sort of explain why it's good. So it has 6 individual herbs in it, or essential oils. The first one is copaiba. It's an excellent pain reliever and anti-inflammatory oil. Research shows it has been helpful in cases of chronic nasal congestion, bronchitis, irritable bladder disorders, skin conditions, and chronic diarrhea. Copaiba has been used for fungal infections. Fennel, its next one is fennel, which is beneficial for settling the stomach. Fennel is generally used in various skin strengthening formulas for circulation. It is used to help balance hormones in older adults. Geranium, like its cousin rose geranium, has the ability to aid in the healing of wounds and scar prevention and removal. Geranium slows down bleeding in serious wounds and in menstruating women. It is also an antidepressant, may aid in dealing with anxiety, and is a powerful insecticide. Lavender, Mayalette, is a first choice for skincare due to its quick healing abilities and powerful yet gentle action. It is one of the more effective oils for burns and sunburns. It also works to prevent swelling and scarring from burns. Lavender is among the most widely used essential oils for emotional support. Many people say that if they were allowed to have only one oil, they would choose lavender. It's true, I'll be one of those. The next one is Palmarosa. It has a slight rose aroma. One of the outstanding qualities of this oil is its use for most skincare needs. Palmarosa has many properties that are similar to tea tree, but in its use, yet tends to be gentler on the skin. Last but not least is rosemary. Rosemary is indicated for a wide range of brain issues known as the oil of remembrance because it can improve mental clarity. When inhaled, it is beneficial for respiratory ailments such as coughs, bronchitis, asthma, and sinusitis. It is a good pain reliever for joints. It strengthens the immune system as well as the liver and gallbladder. It helps balance the endocrine system and supports adrenal function. So all over Comfort Touch, you use it as something to put on cuts and scrapes and bruises. It can be applied directly, and it will help as a painkiller as well as being antiseptic, as well as also calming tummies, balancing hormones, and calming. So not to mention also coughs and colds. So it's pretty broad in its use. Thank you for listening. That was my talk on Comfort Touch. And next we have Sister Karen, and she is talking about neroli. She's got the roller bottle. Thanks.
Everyone, as Sally says, I'm talking on the roller bottle this time of neroli. And that's the neroli bottle. It's got 1% of neroli with a carrier oil. And like most of a lot of our oils, it is a great skin oil, okay? And one of them is like, you can put it on your wrinkles like this, like that, and just rub it in. It's really, really good for that. And it's not phototoxic as well, so it means that if you put it on your skin, you can actually go out into the sun with it, because a lot of oils, there are some oils that once you put it on, you can't go out into the sun for quite a few hours. So, and it's especially very soothing to sensitive skin and inflamed skin. It does tone and repair, so that's good. And I'll just show you the card that comes with this. And neroli, when you come to the 90 for Life, neroli, it says here, because it's circulatory, nervous, and digestive and skin, it actually works well with the healthy brain and heart pack, which Kevin just talked about earlier. So that's good to know. But this month, this year, as we know, our oils are about the elderly and animals. And as Sally said, this neroli is safe for dogs, but it's not for cats, okay? Neroli is anti-inflammatory. It actually does, it's got a floral smell. It comes from the citrus tree of the flower. So because it's an anti-inflammatory, it's a pain reliever. And it's great for helping people with depression. I mean, a lot of elderly people can get depression. And it's very calming as well. So for children, if you are dropping them off for the first time at kindy or school, or someone's looking after them for the first time and they're getting a bit anxious, you just put a spray or put a bit of this neroli on them, and it's very, very calming for them. And also for the elderly, it's very calmative for their digestion, and it can help, as Sally said with her oil, relieve gas pains, because the elderly can have digestion issues. They have their digestion can slow down, and it would be a good thing to maybe just to rub it on their tummy just to help with that relief. And it's the same with puppies and babies too, with their digestion, because they're just starting to develop, and they can, as you know, get pains as well. So a little bit on their tummy will help. And also, it's comforting for pets, like with children, if you're leaving them at home, not home alone with children, but the pets are home alone for the first time, so that they don't get traumatized. Comforts are very good for this as well. Just a little spray in the ear, and that'll calm down your puppy. And neroli is an antiseptic. So it does fight against germs and infections, which a lot of the elderly and babies are very susceptible. And at the moment, with our virus going around, it is a good oil to carry around with us. It's sedative. So once again, it's another calming oil, and it's a great tonic to help strengthen the cardiac and circulatory system. So it's good for the heart for the elderly, because for the elderly, it will tone up and help their heart and also help their circulation. And one of the things that you can do, that Leanne says that you can do with your neroli, is put it in a bottle with, in fact, I would actually, not so much the roller bottle, but the actual full strength neroli bottle that comes in the oil bottle, blend it with in a spray bottle with some plant-derived minerals, and spray on your face. So it'll be good for your skin, for calming. So and you can, with the roller bottle though, you can carry it in your bag. So if you do need that calming, you can just roll a bit, even on the back of your neck. Just roll on the back of your neck for calming, and just maybe inhale it like that, and it can have some calming effects. So for that reason, it is, as I said before, it is great to carry in your purse. So that's basically neroli. Just to break it down, it helps balance the emotions as well as the heart, and also helps balance the nervous system as well as tone the skin, which is why it is great to go with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. So that's me. So now I'm going to hand you back to Sally, who's going to talk about the last one, which is the frankincense and lavender roller bottle.
Thanks, Karen. Okay, the last one. So this one, actually, it's funny. I've found with all of these blends, this month's blends, they've all got very similar attributes. So anyway, we'll go through them, and you can hear them probably all again. But the frankincense and lavender was Leanne's one of her favorites as far as using it for skin issues like scars and irritated skin and wrinkles. So yeah, again, you apply it straight, neat to wrinkles and set irritated skin. As all of the children's on the go oils, which these are from, in case you missed it, all of these are great for your skin, and it would seem also digestive upsets actually, because they all seem to be anti-inflammatory. So you can use them anywhere from colic with babies through to IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, to cramping, from PMS, premenstrual syndrome, to Crohn's, to any digestive or inflammatory conditions. As this blend can also be very relaxing, having frankincense and lavender in it. You can also be using it for things like problems with sleep. It can also help to balance hormones. as well as all sorts of emotional issues from anxiety through to depression. It is fantastic for panic attacks. It has also had plenty of studies on frankincense and lavender for cancer. Is Leanne's number one thing to use for any kind of skin cancer, along with plant-derived minerals. That both her and Kent, that's the two things they go on about really are their plant-derived minerals and the essential oils. They seem to go hand in hand. Also, if you're getting a headache, then it's recommended you roll it straight on your temples and then around the back on your hairline, and this can stop a headache or a migraine in its tracks. This month's themes, of course, which we've said, is for puppies and children aged 2 to 6 months. So yeah, look out for cats, because they don't like frankincense, unfortunately, or frankincense doesn't like them. It can also help with memory and mental function, which makes it great for vertigo. Recommended that you use it again on your temples, but also on the back here on your mastoid bone, and that can help stop that ringing in your ears that vertigo can do. Oh no, vertigo is make you feel more stable, isn't it? And the other thing is also it's perfect for your lungs. So anything, any problems with respiratory, rub it on there. So a line on your hand mixed with some oil and then rub it on around your lungs. The key to these oils is it's not, you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long, long way. So just be mindful of that. These are perfectly safe, but don't go wasting them because you don't need to. More is not always better, especially with these oils. The key emotions with frankincense and lavender are confidence, comforting, strength, hopeful, and supportive. These emotions are super important for anyone, but particularly our elderly, children, and pets. So, you know, i.e. things like separation anxiety you will get with puppies and children. And goodness knows our elderly can do with some more confidence and strength at times. The other thing that I heard Leanne say too was for puppies, the best place to put these essential oils is to put a line on your hand, mix it with your carrier oil, just 2 drops, and then rub your finger on, and you rub that finger onto the inside of the puppy's ear. And I thought that was really, really cute and helpful, because the idea is you don't want them licking it all off. They don't need to. They'll absorb it nicely through their skin. So that's what I have today with frankincense and lavender. I hope you found some interest in it. The next thing we were going to talk about was ideas for the coronavirus. And yeah, some of the tools we have with longevity. So I'll hand you back to Karen, and she can talk about the Nature's Direct.
Yes, well, the 2 things that I make sure I have on me for this, any virus really, is my PureWorks, and I was supposed to go and get that, but I haven't. But our PureWorks foam, even Dr. Wallach carries it around with him, and before I leave the house, I've got it on my hands, and then I put it around my mouth, near my eyes, because when you touch anything with bacteria, and we were watching a Peter Glidden movie today, a Peter Glidden thing today at my meeting, and he says that if you touch a door handle and someone with a virus has touched it, and then you go and scratch your eye or something, or go like that, the virus is just going to go through, whether it's your mouth, your nose, or your eyes. So we need to protect ourselves from these viruses. So I get my PureWorks, and I just dab it around under here, so you're not breathing it up, and hands, and I'm off out the house. So that can be in and out the house. So, and then another one that we should all be using around our house is the Nature Direct Revitalizer. Okay. Now, I'm not an expert on this, so I'm just going to quickly explain what it does. You get, a lot of you probably know about it, you get a specific type of solution to put in it, and turn it on. And what it does, and you might need a couple in different rooms, or just go with one room by room, and you've got to make sure your windows are shut. But it takes up all the bad air. So if you've always got bad air floating around, whether it's dust particles or someone's coming into your house and they've got the flu or something, they sneeze and all that goes into the air. Well, this grabs all that bad stuff, and then it swirls it around in here and purifies it all, and then spits out the clean air back into your house. So in the times like this, with people trying to scare us all with this, or the virus, and any virus, this going in your house is very, very good. It just stops those bugs getting into you. And yeah, so that's what I recommend that everyone needs in their house. And it's, as I said, it's not just for viruses, but it's for people with allergies as well, because it takes all the dust and those allergy bugs out of the air, and stops, and helps people that get asthma and suffer with very bad allergies. So it's very multifunctional, but that's my 2 recommendations for this virus. Anybody else? Kevin?
Oh, that's excellent, Karen. So what else, if you didn't have that and you had a diffuser, would that work as well?
Yes, because I've got, like, with the oils, we've got tea tree, First Defence, the eucalyptus oils.
So how would you use that?
Oh, you diffuse it. You never put oils in. You never put our essential oils in this. Now, Jeanette does have a special formula for sleep, which does have oils in it, but it's been made specifically for this, and you buy that separately from the office. And if you're having problems at sleeping at night, then you put the formula into here, put it in your bedroom, and have it going, I don't know, half an hour to an hour before you go to bed, and it should help you sleep. Because there's two. There's one's a lavender, and the other one's I can't remember, but one's for children and one's for adults. There's 2 different formulas you can buy, but never put our essential oils in here. Okay, I had a friend of mine that tried to do it, and I had to stop. But never put oils in there, except for what Jeanette tells you to. So yeah, but other than that, with our essential oils, we've got our diffuser. I think you all know what our diffuser looks like. I've got one right here. I'll quickly grab it. Bear with me a minute. I'm coming. Yeah, our diffuser is this. Okay, so we just put our water in here with so many drops, 5 to 6, whatever drops of the oil in there, and then you plug it in, turn it on, and then it just spits out the oil. And yeah, so that's another way of, as I said, you've got tea tree, eucalyptus, First Defence. They can all help with germs and viruses. And I'm sure there are other oils, but off my head I can't think of what they are at the moment, unless the other 2 girls do.
Yes, so that's quite informative, that, isn't it? So if you're wanting to protect the air, first off, you've got the unit that sucks out all the baddies out of the air and sterilising the air and putting it back in. And then, of course, you have the diffuser, which is putting essential oils up into the air, and that comes in contact with any airborne virus and will help kill the virus in the air. And makes it all inert. So, that's a very good defence. I think people should realise that, here at our Longevity product range, we've got all these things at our fingertips. And especially if you're looking to go out and build new business at the moment, the diffuser with our oils is a great way of introducing longevity, as well as the first unit, getting into the marketplace with that, whether they're beauty shops, salons, or whether they're nail function salons, where they work on your nails. Have you ever walked past those shops and smelt all of that poison coming out of those shops? It's very, very bad. One of the original stories I heard about this unit was based around a nail company, and they ran it there. Was it for a week, Karen, or a few days? And it sucked all of the rubbish out of the air and turned that fluid red. One of the next stories.
That was the hairdressers.
That was the hairdressers, yeah.
Well, that's
okay, so it shows you what's in the air when the air molecules you don't even see you're breathing in can change the color of water. So that's very good talk. So I do appreciate that. So just switch over to my screen again as we go to finish off. So that was a great talk on comforting of touch of love. So next month we roll over to March, and that's about heart as well. So it's the heart of the matter, and we're going to talk about again 4 products: palmelsera, can't even pronounce them. To be at peace, cypress oil, and to be loved. They are great blends. So I look really forward to hearing how we can use those in our lifetime, in our life next month. Remember that education is paramount. Without education, we can't make good decisions. So we can get all our tools either online or through us here at Longevity or 90 for Life here. And so some great CDs, great learning. The more educational products we have, the more we can help people. So we can always get these at tools.ygy90forlife.com. Well, thank you so much for coming to listen to our talk today. It's really much appreciated. Please stay tuned till next Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the following month, next March, and we will continue this journey of 90 for Life. Thank you so much.
I just want to say that if you're diligent with taking your nutrition, as Doc says, then that's going to also help against the coronavirus. I really truly believe, because Doc takes 10 essential oils, so I take 10. I copy Doc, and then I take 8 of the tangy. I take my osteo, 2 scoops. I take Ocean's Gold. I take 3 to 6 selenium. I take 2 enzymes. Yeah, I kind of rattle around during the day, but I spread it out. And I just, yeah, it's like I'm diligent in taking it. And I don't really worry about coronavirus, because I think I've got everything going for me that's plant-based that will fight all of that, and the essential oils. How does everyone else think? You know, what do they think about the nutrition they're taking, and does it work for them? And are they confident that they'll, like, I'm truly confident that I'm not going to get, I hardly ever get sick. So I don't get colds, respiratory problems. So
No.
Yeah.
for Doc,
Yeah, that's excellent. I've certainly found since I've been on the 90 for Life, my immune system is very strong, and we're around sick people quite a lot. So if my body does feel like it's trying to fight something, I will just reach for more of the same, and really increase that therapeutic dosing to what we call practitioner dosing. And within 12 to 24 hours, you generally knocked it on the head. By having a strong immune system, it recovers much faster. A strong immune system doesn't mean to say you won't catch something. Now remember, our immune system is made up of memory cells, and these memory cells are from previous episodes or experiences with flus and colds, etc. And so yeah, we need to build an immune system, but how we recover will depend on how strong your immune system is. So
Yeah.
I'm the same. Sam, yes, I would definitely rattle the amount of people see what I take. I take a lot of products. I'm up in the 20 to 30 per serving a couple of times a day. So I'm nowhere near like Dr. Wallaker. I think he's somewhere like 60 a day. Yeah, I'm certainly up there. Understanding that therapeutic dosing is what it's all about.
And I haven't had the flu for 18 years. I can't remember what it's like now to have a head cold or sore throat, because I just don't want to feel that. So if I don't take it for a few days and someone comes in with a cold, I'm back with the kilobiotic. That's another virus killer too, the kilobiotic, and doubling up my tangy and having the vitamin C capsules that we have, because that's adding vitamin C. In fact, vitamin C is great for your skin anyway. So I'm double dosing that. In fact, my mother just been over recently, hasn't she, Kevin? We got she arrived with a head cold, and we had it gone in 2 days because we didn't want her going back to New Zealand and be pulled over for 2 weeks in quarantine. So we had it gone within 2 days. And that was
Awesome.
oils as well. Kilobiotic, some herbs, and the oils, rubbing it on a chest, and the cough just went the next day.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be said with therapeutic, as Kevin says. So,
I second. Anybody else got anything to add? Signing off unless anybody's got any more questions. Awesome. Stay
Night,
tuned.
everybody.
Thank
Night.
you.
Night.
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 bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Auntie Mary. Bye, Ines. See you, Jackie.
Bye.
See you, Karen, Sally, John Boy.